looks like he's here because the one that is lighting up just turned on. Hi, happy Memorial Day to Sean. Did you just do that? Because I just said, try not to light anything up. I am not ready. And then, of course, the donut one goes off. See, so much I didn't even get the REM pod turned on. Was that you? Did you just set that one off? I think that's a yes with the EMF meter. All right. I think he likes to play with me. He's like, she's not gonna like it, but I'm gonna tap this one. Anyways, so it is just shy from the day of Memorial Day. Just a couple of, maybe another 20 minutes or something. Let me check. Yes, about 19 minutes, and then it'll be 12 a.m. on Memorial Day. So I thought I'd try to do a little session with this one here, which is Sean, who did serve in Iraq, and unfortunately, tragically passed away. Died for our country. Okay, so, because you caught me, I'm going to try to get this on. There you go. All right. If you are here, Sean, which I think you are, because you may have lit up the capsule, that's the donut sticker, just as I was getting set up. I have, of course, that Spirit Talker app, which you might be able to use to say words and phrases and such. And then, of course, you can light up anything again. And there's a new tool. It's called the REM pod. I'm sure you've seen me use it multiple times. All right, all I have to do is touch any of the area of the square or the antenna. So, are you ready for me to turn on the Spirit Talker app? You just light up the EMF meter and I will do that. Okay. Yes, I guess. Yes, ma'am. I'm ready. So.
Cabinet.
Cabinet? Is that like a phrase for a military phrase? Oh, wait. He's like, you threw my pamphlet in the cabinet. Is that what you're referring to? Because it was in that purple thing, that shiny purple thing. That's where his pamphlet usually resides, and I just took it out. So wait, did you see that I took your pamphlet out? And you knew, oh, looks like Detective Lazaria is doing her session. It kind of makes sense. It is Memorial Day weekend. Okay, I better get into this session, and that's probably why you were right here. Right when I was setting up. So you already knew. You're like, you could have read my mind or something. Otherwise, maybe there's another phrase, military phrase with cabinet. I can Google it, I guess. I don't know. Cabinet. Military term? Question mark? In military or emergency contexts, a cabinet typically refers to a war cabinet, an elite small subset of the main executive, government, and senior military leadership formed specifically to conduct a war. Then it just said chief. Well, I mean, and the Native Americans, their main person is their chief. So there's somebody that's like a chief for their unit that they get their orders from.
You are balanced.
Thanks. As I'm trying to figure out what that refers to. And I sure am balanced. Are you sure, Sean? I don't know. Doesn't look like I'm so balanced. Oh no. Doesn't look I'm balanced. Oh. Just joking. If you think that's funny, just light up anything. You think no. Chirp chirp. So again, this is my brother-in-law's brother who passed away. October 9th, 2009. 2003. I was trying to say 2003, but I was also thinking of October 9th at the same time, so I apologize. Again, October 9th, 2003. Dang, 23 years ago. 23 years ago. Wow. So you've been watching over your brother and your half sister. No, wait. No, your sister? Either way, you have been watching over your family for 23 years. Never leaving them. And I mean, if you did leave them, like, you wouldn't be gone for too long, I'm sure. And then see that they don't live in the same spot, so you have to, I'll see, go to this home and then to that home and then to that home. So there's a couple homes you go to. I don't know how often.
Gilbert.
Gilbert? Is that one of the people you may have served with in your unit? Otherwise, it's just a random name. Let me check. I'm not very good at this, but I'm going to check. Hold on. All right, I don't want to lose anything. What if I type in Gilbert and his name? See if anything pops up. No. No. Okay.
There's 5 of us.
All right. It is kind of repetitive. I did have that kind of recently come through. But if there is 4 more people who served in the Army, then thank you. Thank you for your service. And happy Memorial Day. Or maybe Gilbert isn't even connected in a sense to his unit. Maybe he literally is just letting me know, hey, I also too was in the military, the Army. I want to be known. So Gilbert, are you also somebody who's okay? Maybe let up the EMF meter. Okay. Let me just type in oh, okay, cool.
I enjoy the company.
Good Lord. Not to that. I'm having issues typing. What do I put? Military? Obituary? Did you serve in the Iraq War by chance, Gilbert? Might help me narrow down your search. Light up the EMF meter if you also served during the
attic.
During the Iraq War. Okay, maybe. It said the attic, but I don't know. Maybe? Is this you? I'm going to read it. If this is you, just light up anything very strong. Go to orange or red on the EMF meter or capital. U.S. Air Force Major Troy Gilbert, who was killed in the action in Iraq November 27th, 2006, when his F-16C fighter crashed about 20 miles northwest of Baghdad while defending the ground troops. Well, I mean, it's kind of going pretty strong. No.
Curse.
So it just said curse. I don't know if they're trying to say they're cussing right now because of what happened or what happened to them, or curse as in, you know, the usual hex on things kind of thing. Oh, wow. So due to intense fighting on the ground, insurgents initially took his body. After a decade-long recovery and identification effort by the U.S. military, his remains were returned home in 2016. 10 years later, and then entered at the Arlington, which is a very popular military cemetery. So Arlington National Cemetery, which I did a cemetery session on. He was 34 years old and is survived by his wife, Ginger, and his 5 children. Dang, 5 children. Well, hopefully those children are being looked after by him, as well as obviously looking after his wife. Wow. If this is indeed him, thank you again for your service. Sorry for what happened to you. Oh?
I'll throw something.
Like one of those cat balls?
I know you.
He should know me. I mean, we literally met a couple times. Unsure about the Gilbert. I don't think he knows me, but he does. Oh.
Vengeance.
Okay. Vengeance. Okay. So there is another Gilbert. His name is Army Private Kyle C. Gilbert, who passed away August 6, 2003, serving during the operation of Iraqi freedom. So if that's you, you can also be strong on the EMF meter. Okay, that's a yeah, maybe. Okay. I see. Okay. Wow. Did I find him? Did I find the correct Gilbert, maybe? It's a possibility. So it's this one right here. I'll show you a picture in a second. It's a lot of stuff you got to read. You can read later. So, wow. And then his picture, not a picture of him in his suit like this one, but it is a picture of him. Sorry, it's kind of a little pixelated, but it's of him. So if this is you, again, thank you, Kyle, for your service. Mm-hmm. And just so you know, in case you guys want to attempt to try to let me know you're here too, you just get close. Hold on. Like that. Or touch the antenna. Oh.
Skeleton.
It just said skeleton. Well, I mean, there could be a possibility of those that were in the military or in the war where their bodies were never discovered and may have, unfortunately, became nothing but skeletons. And they're still out there, their remains. That is an unfortunate possibility. I don't think it's related to him. I think he was obviously related, was able to get back to be buried.
I'm playing games.
Well, I think he was playing games at the very beginning when he, again, I turned on these balls, right? And then they go off by order. This one went off already. But then as I was looking, I was thinking, okay, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't turn on any like capels yet. I haven't got ready. And then it's like beep, 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 beep. So I don't know. I have a feeling it could have been him. He's one of those things. He's one of those guys who probably would play around and have fun. Like a little prankster. That's fine. If it is him, thank you for putting a little smile on my face at the very beginning.
Granddad.
Yes, granddad. You know what? Are you referring to your grandfather, Sean? Your grandpa Richard? If you're referring to your grandpa Richard, can you maybe try to use the EMF meter to orange, if possible, or red?
You are generous.
Why, thank you. So again, is it possible to let me know that you're trying to say that your granddad's here? I don't have anything on him. Just his name. I believe he did also serve in an army, or not, sorry, not army, but a war. He was in the army, but I mean, in particular war, I forget which one though. Probably World War I, World War II. So, I don't know. Either way, he did serve. I know that. I remember seeing pictures of him when we went to your grandmother's home. And she too has passed now. So I'm sure you're with them? Sean, are you with both your grandparents? I have a feeling they are. Oh.
Right.
Correct. Yes, right. That's right. We are. Okay, I just said right. Like, correct. Okay. That is good to hear because, like I said, when spirits of those that recently pass away, the first ones they see are usually family members that have already passed. So obviously it was your granddad first, and then eventually your grandmother, because she lived a very long life. I think it was like 100 years old or 101. She was able to live a very long life. So, but they're all together. That's good. And so that means they're all watching over the family. Cool. And again, I'm not family by blood, just by his brother marrying my sister. So. Yeah. Wow. I mean, I just don't want to poke too much. It's the thing, I hate poking, but I'm going to poke. Good Lord. I don't know when he passed away, though, and I don't know if he has a find a grave. I don't even know if Myrtle, which is his grandmother, has it. California? Oh, yay.
It's nice to talk again.
So yes, again, like I said, I kind of give him some time to have a little session, sit down a couple times. At the very beginning of like sometime last year, we had a good session, a couple of them, and then I did kind of revisit him here and there, and here we are again for Memorial Day special. Yeah, there's 73 of that name Richard and that last name. Yeah, not gonna find him probably. I don't even know if he even has a find a grave. Like, I don't even know when he passed away. Or the only thing I can do is kinda, sorta hope that somebody. No. I was gonna say woohoo, but no. Okay. So that's not. That is kind of funny though. Okay. I don't think they're what do you call it? They have a find a grave page at all. So either way, the other thing when it said granddad, my grandpa Ray also was in the Army. He was in the Navy. So again, thank you, Grandpa Ray. Not sure if you were trying to pop in, but just in case, I do want to.
I'll get you.
I'm assuming that when it says this, are you referring to Grandpa Ray letting me know if I were to pass away? You'll be one of those very few that I see first. Not like to scare me, like, I'm gonna get you. So maybe referring to when I pass, whenever that is, you're gonna be in the lineup of spirits of family members that I'll see and recognize. I mean, unless he ends up, what's it called? Coming to get me. Say, hey. I mean, maybe we developed a bond since we had a couple sessions. I don't know. You know, just two pals, two friends. Just chilling, talking. But yeah, I hope that, even though there's.
I like the lights.
Are you referring to the cat balls that went off? Or the EMF meter? Or are you referring to the fact that I have 3 light sources for you to gain that energy that you need? 2 lamps and a ceiling light. Either way, just I like the lights. Right here, I'm going to tap a cat ball just to have have it go off since you said you like the lights. And that one's, okay, maybe not that one. It's like a little scary thing for me to know. Reach over to that one. Jeez, that's how sensitive. It's like right here. So if you are here, Sean, can you try to like get close to that box? I haven't had it go off since I had it opened on the 13th of May. And we are on the 25th. Is it literally the 25th and 25 minutes in? No, it's 12:05 and 25 minutes in. Okay. So it's officially
sin.
It's officially Memorial Day. So again, happy memorial to all who served our country. Sin. Sin. Wonder what sin? I don't know. Do you feel like you have a little sin because you may have K'd people over in Iraq, and you feel like you may have did some sin? I don't know.
Mistake.
Okay. You made a mistake in life. So, okay, let's see. Either you didn't mean to put sin, or your sin is considered a mistake in your life that you may have done. Unsure what that is, but is that what you're letting me know, Sean, if that's you? That you unfortunately made some type of mistake in your life and you consider it a sin? I mean, maybe...
Bad.
Oh, wow. A bad mistake. Oh, wow. This is the first time I've actually seen bad come through, I think. And the fact that it literally is saying bad mistake, which I guess makes sense to be considered a sin. Wow, wait, are you telling me something that I never knew and you're okay with that? Because again, there's going to be some people watching this. So if you continue to tell us, we're going to eventually know. But if you don't want to tell us all, that's fine.
I understand what you say.
And I think I understand what you say. Because again, you just put sin, and then it said mistake, and then bad. Either A, while you were in Iraq, you may have accidentally done something.
Let people know.
Oh my God. Okay. What? Sean? Okay. I'll try to let people know if I'm going to get it right. You have to tap a capital if I'm getting on your story. You made a big mistake. That's, to you, a sin. Maybe while you were in Iraq. Was it in Iraq where that bad mistake happened? That you feel like it was sin? Nothing on the EMF meter? So, okay, was it here where you lived? In California? Was there
There's bad energy.
Interesting. Because of that bad mistake? Interesting. Okay. So when souls get, I guess I can call it cleansed, one of the things that will get cleansed are their sins. And I guess, again, he hasn't forgotten what he did.
I feel lost.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sean? Sean, are you telling me you feel lost? Because of the sin? AKA the bad mistake?
I was a witch.
Oh. Sorry. That was a little funny, but I don't know what you mean by that. Were you trying to say bitch? But that doesn't come through. Well, I don't know where the bad mistake that you did that's considered a sin happened. If it was while you were living in California, or while you were serving in Iraq. But either way, I will say a prayer if that helps. I have it over there on the floor. I just have to pick it up and say it for you.
Hurt.
Aww. So it hurt. Okay. This is tough. Having whatever. I don't know if your family knows about this bad mistake. Do your family know what you did? I don't know. Is that a maybe? So this is something that has been on his soul, his spirit, knowing that he did a bad mistake. Well, again, maybe living.
I'm in the corner.
Over there? Darn it. I don't have my ghost motion detector. So I don't have my ghost motion detector on. Sorry. So it just said that he's over in that corner, right? The usual corner where most of the spirits like to hang out for some odd reason. Interesting, I'm in the corner. Wow. Well, I mean, it's kind of interesting because the chair is over there. I usually have it in the center, but I moved it to the corner. Are you sitting? So if I were to look right there, which I am I staring at you, even though I'm staring like at a child length? Okay, let me look higher. So I'm now looking at the height of the ghost motion detector and a little on the closet door. Assuming you're that tall. I don't see you. But if you're there, hi. It's like I can't see you at all. All I see is the door and the chair. Let's see. Bad mistake. What could have been the bad mistake? Has it anything to do with relationship?
I'm a woman.
That is hilarious because I just literally said, is this because of a relationship? And then it says, I'm a woman. Okay, so says, wait, I was a witch. So someone else is coming through? So another person that may have, again, served in the military that was a woman is now coming through. Maybe you were somebody who met him in heaven and now joining us. So again, I don't know if the bad mistake sin is, again, him or not. But if it is him, he'll have to tap a capo or the REM pod. Or go super strong on the EMF meter to red. Because now I have two spirits that are kind of, or three, juggling on the session. Okay, we have him, his granddad, and now a woman. Oh, and Gilbert, so 4. There is a total of 5 of them, so we'll see. I feel like he did tap the capital. I hope he did. At the very beginning.
Melissa.
Oh, that's your name? Wow. I'm a woman, and her name is Melissa. Hello, Melissa. Can I ask if you also served in the Iraq War? I'm gonna go with maybe. Okay, I'll just assume to Google this person. Melissa. Sergeant Melissa Velez, a 26-year-old soldier assigned to the 64th Forward Support Battalion, totally butchering that word, who passed away July 9th, 2003, in Balad, Iraq. She is historically recognized as the first female soldier from Texas, unfortunately killed in the Iraq conflict. Is this you? Did I find you? I don't know. Of course.
It's a creature.
Not everything coming through the Spirit Talker is them. Okay. Other ways is PFC Melissa Hobart, a 22-year-old soldier who passed away on June 6, 2004 in Baghdad while on guard duty. So if any of those two Melissas that may have served in Iraq, I may have mentioned your name. But again, if it wasn't Iraq, there could be obviously many female soldiers that did serve and passed away. I feel very cold. Is someone on my left side? So on my left arm area, it got a little cold. Is there someone here on my left side? Not angry, not upset, not scared. I'm just wondering if you guys can confirm. Is someone close to me on my left side? I mean, oh.
He will trick you.
Okay. Like a prankster? Is that something Sean does? I feel like he could be somebody who would play pranks and joke around. I mean, he was in the corner. Maybe he moved over to here. Well, you're going to have to excuse me as I reach over for some water. So beware that I have to reach over for water. I'm warning you. So don't get like, yeah, I gotta move. Sorry. I was gonna try to get there earlier, but I couldn't because I was busy talking. Okay, sorry. Sure you can't tap the cat ball if you were trying to let me feel you? Any of them? And I'm not sure what you mean by it's a creature. Oh.
The noise was him.
Interesting. It just said the noise was him. Maybe one of those noises that I heard days ago. And if there was a noise that just recently just occurred, I didn't hear it, sadly. I moved. But again, if you want to say the noise was him, I'll definitely hear this. That I'll hear. So if you were to try to touch it, I'll
Anna.
hear. Ah. Hi, Anna. It's funny how Anna's probably telling me that noise was him. I didn't do it. But I'm also here. Okay, I don't know. Let me try Melissa, and now there's Anna. Well, there's a couple. Here are the three that supposedly are listed on the Google thingy. We got, I can't pronounce these last names, but I'll do my best. Anna Stull, or Stahl, Stull. She was an Army Nurse Corps captain who widely publicized experiences document her medical deployments to Abu and Camp Kruger, as well as her later work. Well, I'm not sure if it doesn't, I can't tell. Okay.
The children sing.
Okay. Anna Givens, an Army veteran and mother whose passing has been honored in veteran communities in her legacy of service and family life. Then we have Anna Davis. While her husband was the casualty, Army Major Anna Davis gained notable attention following the 2008 combat passing of her husband in Iraq, sharing a story of valor and ultimate sacrifice. Again, thank you to those who served. Yeah. One day it'll go off. Here, I just want to make sure that the cat ball, when I did turn it on earlier, doesn't like go back on. Just to see. Of course. Okay. Even though I don't know if that'll work because I fortunately move it, but I'm just curious. I mean, it would be better if he were to tap that one. Just say, no, I tapped that earlier. That was me.
Acceptance.
Acceptance. So I just said acceptance. I mean, I heard a sound. Aw.
He screams.
Wow. So that's a lot of he. Him, he. He? He screams? Are you telling me that one, Sean, is the one that says he screams? And also, I did hear a noise. It was a little delayed, but there was a noise on the right middle side of my room. So again, it just said he screams. Acceptance and he screams. Maybe he accepted the fate.
People keep running.
Aw. During Iraq War. So maybe this is one of those things that he kind of remembers seeing. There was a lot of stuff happening in Iraq, including people running around. So again, when it said acceptance, did he accepted his fate, unfortunately? And he ended up, in a sense, I would say scream, because I think he passed away pretty quickly. But I'm sure his soul was screaming, no, even though he knew that probably would have happened. Again.
Pearl.
Pearl. Not sure what pearl means. pearl necklace? No. Hmm. Ah,
Movement.
you're referring to Pearl Harbor? So I just typed in Pearl military term and I'm like, oh yeah, duh, Pearl Harbor. So somebody served or was in the Pearl Harbor attack. Their spirits here. The naval base in Hawaii that attack in December 7th, 1941 with Japan. Is that what you're referring to? Yeah? Okay, yeah, okay. So it said Pearl and movement. Hmm. Oh, just looked at Google's little icon that they have for Google. Oh, wow.
Katie.
Sean, are you saying my twin's name? He knows my twin, so again, are you saying my twin's name? Can you light up anything? Hmm. Or maybe it's another female named Katie. Army, PFC, Katie. Don't even want to bother trying to attempt your last name, but it starts with an S. Who was 19 years old from Davenport, Iowa, who was Kate in action May 2nd, 2007 in Iraq. So young. She was conducting a security patrol when an improvised explosion device detonated near her vehicle. Aww.
Godfrey.
I'm just getting a bunch of names though, but I don't know if these are names that are just random coming through or actual names that are tied to people who served our country in Iraq. I'm doing Iraq because, again, the session's on him and he did serve Iraq. Maybe they're just coming through. So we have Joseph Godfrey Jr., a 24-year-old former U.S. Army soldier who passed away January 14th, 2005.
Weakness.
Now it just said weakness. In upstate New York after returning home from the war in Iraq. Oh. So it said weakness. I mean, maybe that's why they're not able to do the things. Yeah, I don't, again, when it said sin, mistake, bad, let people know, tell the story or something. I don't know if it was him coming through and saying that. Okay, this one right here in the photo. And then I have no clue what that bad mistake was. Oh.
Francis.
I mean, technically, Francis is a spirit we know, known as the monk, but there could be other Francises that served. So I'm just going to type that name in and see if they served in the Iraq War. Oh, God, Lord, come on.
Peter.
You're just going to keep listing a bunch of guy names or female names, all, okay. So we have Army, PFC, Francis, don't even want to try to say your last name, but it starts with an O, a 21-year-old from Queens, New York, who passed away in Baghdad during a vehicle accident, January 17, 2005. Or there's Lance Corporal Ryan Francis, a 23-year-old British soldier from the 2nd Battalion, totally butchering that word, the Royal Welsh, who was killed in the roadside bomb in Iraq in 2007, July 7th. Good Lord, there's so many. Now I have to go with Peter. There's a bunch. I'm just going to say Army SPC, Peter Enos, a 20-year-old, passed away when his patrol vehicle was struck by a rocket grenade. A lot of vehicle stuff. Army 2nd Lieutenant Peter Burks, 26, November 14th. When again, vehicle was hit just outside the area. A lot of vehicle situations. There's so many. I can't list them all. But yeah, there's a lot. And this is, again, just on the Iraq War, too. I didn't even...
Do you like God?
Yes. How about you? Can you light up anything if you like God, spirit, or spirits? Can you tell me if you like God? There could be a cat ball, the REM pod, or strong on the EMF meter. Either go a couple times on the EMF meter or orange or red. Do you like God? To whoever just asked me that question. Now I'm returning that question back. I'm assuming you may have met them up in heaven. So you have first experience.
Hell.
Oh, come on. Seriously? Okay, either you're asking if I believe in hell, or you feel like you're in hell. I mean, what are the odds of it saying, do you like God? And then the next thing it says is, oh. I mean, come on. That's weird. Well, I don't think they're in hell. Maybe what they had to experience in Iraq was that feeling. And that was HEW, hockey stick. Or do you feel like you don't believe in them so much because of what happened to you? To those that served the country? To be
nasty.
To, unfortunately, be tragically killed in these wars? Because if there was a God, why is he allowing that to happen? I don't know. And I know what you mean by, like, HELL is a pretty nasty place. Not what we probably think it is, like full of flames and hot with some devil with it. Just a nasty place. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. So I may have lost them, because again, it is close to 1 hour. I just want to at least let them know that I want to say thank you for their service, all of them, because there's a ton of them, and hopefully they enjoy the Memorial Day celebration tomorrow with family at the
house,
because that's where we're gonna celebrate it, at the house. And yeah. So I'm sure there's stuff that happened during the Saturday and Sunday that people may have got to hang out and watch with their loved ones as they went to events and stuff. But tomorrow might be, barbecues, lunches, for. Are you referring to how you were? You didn't have a lot of money and you had to make a decision what to do with your life, and you knew that deep down you wanted to help your country, so you signed up for the war? I wouldn't say poor, but like, he wasn't super rich. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, I mean, there are probably some unfortunate families that may have a house but are also poor. Maybe some people that have living relatives that might not have the best of life.
Guilt.
Again, is it due to that bad mistake, that sin that may have been done by someone? I don't know if it was him or not, but again, it would be nice if you can tap any of these balls to confirm if that bad mistake, sin, was him telling me that. This one. Did you do a bad mistake? I don't care what it was. Just let me know. Was it you that spoke with the app to say your story? Or go strong in the EMF to orange or red, since it hasn't really done that.
Nicholas.
Of course. We're going to get another name. So it just said Nicholas. Lots of names. And again, sticking to the
Nurturing.
Well, there's a few. I'm just going to list the names since I got to get going. Sergeant Nicholas Tomko, age 24. Lance Corporal Nicholas Bryan, last name too hard to even try to pronounce, but has the first letter K, age 19. And then we have Corporal Nicholas, can't even pronounce that last name, D, age 21.
Horses.
Nay. Horses. Wait, you know what's funny? When I had sessions with my mother's horse, nurturing was one of the words that was kind of said during our sessions. Then it just said horses. Interesting. Well, I know that horses were in the war too. War horses. Can't forget them. That is true. Are there some war horses that served during those battles that had the horses, what do you call it? World War I? Civil War? Gettysburg? American Revolution? Maybe World War II? But, yeah. Yeah, so like I said, I think I gotta end it. So again, thank you. Aw.
We watch over this place.
I'm assuming you mean the Earth. So thank you again for watching over your family, this planet, this universe, this Earth. And again, we will continue to thank you for what you have done to any and all souls that have served in armies, military, navy, etc., etc. And of course, all the battles from a long time ago too. All right, this is Detective Lazaria signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye.